Alright, it's time for tarot for Sagittarius. Alright, and this is a forecast for the week of November 15th through the 21st, year 2009. Alright, Sagittarius, are you ready to see what's coming up? Okay. Alright, Sagittarius. Alright, so Sagittarius, for your primary focus, you have the Four of Cups reversed. Alright, there's no problems, but there's no happiness either right now. And I think a lot of it has to do with a huge amount of boredom. And so you're almost going to feel inclined to start inciting some drama into your own life just to shake things up. Maybe you feel that the frustrations that you have with how discontent you are, or dissatisfied, or maybe just complacent, it has to do with the people around you. Alright, the Ten of Wands in your endings sphere kind of lets you know, though, that it's really just you being bored and you're kind of used to things being chaotic after the past few weeks, the past couple months, and you don't really know what to do with all your free time. And so you're almost trying to manifest a new problem to solve, a new adventure to go on, a new enemy to fight. Okay? As far as your new beginnings, it looks like you will, because you have the Five of Swords, which is a card of conflict, kind of ego boost, kind of like inflicting pain or receiving pain for the sake of an ego gratification or de-gratification. And so it looks like you're probably going to go out and try and hunt for something to pick on, or maybe something in your own life you need to pick apart. Or maybe you almost want somebody to make you feel bad, like you've done something wrong. Let's get to your day-to-day concerns and see what exactly that is all about. Okay, so work. In finances, you have the Three of Swords. Now, if you're unemployed and you're looking for work, you're not going to find anything this week. I apologize, it is just not a very good week. I don't think I've had a single sign so far that actually says you're going to go out and get a job this week. Three of Swords indicates that you're probably just not going to want to go out and look, or you're not going to be actually granted the time to go out and look for work, okay? Too many other things are going to be coming up and competing for your time. You're going to have too many conflictions in your schedule, you're not going to be able to go out and look, and you're going to feel like you're missing all the opportunities and they're never going to come back. If you are working, okay, especially if you're in a position of management or superiority, expect to have some clashes with your subordinates. Not only your subordinates, but more importantly, your peers. You know, your equals on that field. A lot of other people are going to be questioning your methodology and calling into question your ability to actually perform in a way that actually helps out the rest of the team. All right. And you're going to have to bite your tongue on this one, because if you just snap back, it's just going to make you, they're going to turn you into the witch burning at the stake, okay? So just maybe lay low. If you do work, call a sick day, maybe something will blow over. It's not going to be a very easy week of work for you. As far as your love life is concerned, you have the World reversed. Now, if you're single or looking, you're going to have a lot of wonderful potential dates, you know, just go out for fun, maybe friends, maybe 1 or 2 times, but you're not looking to find anything. You're probably not going to get anything very substantial, okay? The World reverse kind of indicates a lack of success or the trouble that comes with success. You're not going to be finding people that are going to be looking for a commitment right now. And so you're going to find some friends and some people that might want to spend a little bit more intimate time with you. However, you're probably not going to be able to pull off a full-on relationship or find somebody who's actually in the market for a relationship right now. If you are committed, you have the World reversed, meaning, well, things are going okay, but they're not as good as they could be. You're going to propose the idea of maybe taking things one step further with your partner, and they are going to flat out decline. And that is only because they're worried about everything changing from where they are right now. So it's a time to actually reevaluate and see what exactly your partner's idea of perfect is and what your idea of perfect is, and see if they actually sync up. Because it seems like you're running on a different time schedule than they are at this point in time. And anything that you say you're due to try and incite any kind of what you would consider progress is actually going to come off as a threat or a pressure. In your social atmosphere, you've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And so you're probably going to be disappointed by a friend who's making way too many promises they cannot pull through on. Okay? If you are waiting for somebody to acquire some money or a product for you, or run an errand for you, they're not going to be able to do it, or it's going to get delayed, or happen a little bit too late even to actually accomplish when it would need to be done. And so you're going to have to deal with a lot of disappointment. Don't put a lot of your efforts or your energies on your friends this week, because they're not going to be able to come through for you the way you'd like to, and it's nobody's fault. Seven of Pentacles reverse just kind of says that your investments aren't necessarily hitting the bullseye this week, and so you might want to just take a second and, clean your gun instead of keep shooting. As far as the unexpected is concerned, you do have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Again, more sloppy work, more promises going unfulfilled. You might actually be turned down or have a promotion put off in the workplace, or maybe a measure to improve the Three of Swords, tumultuous craziness, the underlying drama in the workplace. Any effort to heal or mend that will only be temporary or ineffective, because the Ace of Pentacles reverse kind of indicates that a lot of things are on really shaky foundations right now. It'd almost be like trying to bury a seed in a bed of salt. As far as your current cycle, you do have the Hangman, which is actually putting you on notice to take a step back and actually watch how things unfold without you actually doing it. This is your wonderful opportunity to take a step back and say, hey, okay, that's my life when I'm not acting in it. And you get to see, alright, is it better without your input or worse without your input? Okay? It's also a card of sacrifice. Sacrifices will have to be made this week, and I'm seeing a lot of sacrifices are probably going to be made on the love front. And because if you want to keep this relationship alive, you're going to have to understand what your partner is comfortable with too, because you're the one who probably has the heavier demands than they do. Anyway, Sagittarius, time for tarot is up. I will see you next week with your forecast. Have a good one.